Suffer left. That boy I found 444 with the Guru Matata 777. Yeah. Yeah, I did the please. So also needs this video today might be a little short, but it's having to a lot of things. A lot has been going on as usual. But how we deal with this lot amount of things is a telltale sign of life. And from what I know, like I say, is ignorance for some people is very blessed. And if you're using words of respect, if you're respecting another person, the only way you respect them is if they respect you as something, but that person actually isn't actually disrespecting you, and you don't do what you're saying that you're gonna do if they respect you, regardless of any way, you just always been a person that switched up and kept switching up and kept switching up, then that person obviously is not going to care what you're saying, because you're just saying that as a ploy, as a manipulative factor to think, oh, well, if you do this, I'll do that. I don't like people like that. I'm going to be honest with you. Not that I don't like people like that. I just don't like when people say things like that. Your respect for yourself has nothing to do with that person. My bad. My majestic creature over there. The way that he just laid down was funny. But, your respect for yourself speaks more. If you're not giving yourself the respect, but others do respect you, but you seeing it as that because that's just an easy target for you to go after at that moment, you will forever keep going after people and blaming them for the things that you need to do or the things that are your fault. And then there's another thing that I was thinking about. If you openly admit something was your fault, that it's on you why something happened. But you constantly trying to blame other people, like, well, they should have done this, and if they would have did this, and they could act like that is happening. Listen, they didn't, oh well. But if what happened to you is your fault, and you still blaming other people, where do you need the help? Are you accountable? Like, be accountable for that. You just chasing after that because it's an easy target. It's easier for you to go blame over there instead of looking at yourself and your own situation. There's things that you're doing. Stop putting that trauma on other people and deal with your traumas. But that's the thing, a lot of people ain't ready for that. They really not. Some people need to start listening to themselves. Okay? I've said this. Sometimes the wind blows and it brings in a cool breeze. But sometimes the wind blows and it knocks some shit over. That's telling you something. Sometimes the wind is coming in to help you out, cool you off. Sometimes the wind is over here to destroy some stuff. When it rains, sometimes the rain's coming in to nourish us, give us that water. Water the plants, water us, we're nature, water nature. But sometimes the rain comes in, and it comes in with floods, comes in with landslides, telling you need to move. You're on uncharted, like, I would say waters, but nah, you just on uncharted land. It ain't stable. You need to go find something that's more stable. Yes, weather the storm. Or steady your grounds. A lot of people, when I say stuff like that, or let me not say we're not yet. Although a lot of people, when I say something like that, dang. But a lot of people, they can say stuff like that, and they don't take that advice. They don't listen to what they're saying. I'm not one of those people, but a lot of people, they do. They don't listen to what they're saying. They don't pay attention. And it's something so simple as that. They just don't want to pay attention to it. So, if you're not going to pay attention, what's the point? I tell people, I don't really give you advice in situations I can't give you advice on. I could only tell you from what you tell me and where I'm gathering from the situation. But don't take that advice if that advice is not actually what's going on, because I don't know if you're telling me the truth or not. I don't know the other person's side. I don't know their story. I don't know if they'll tell me the truth or not. But if I'm in a situation, I'm paying attention to the situation, and I can see that they're not telling the truth, because what they're saying makes sense. But when I look at the timeline of the story, I'm looking at people's ages. I'm looking at, when certain things happen in their life, and I'm actually paying attention to all of this. It makes sense, but it ain't adding up. I know manipulation when I see it. I know when somebody lying and their time's off when I see it and I experience it. I'm not going to say that you're lying about the situation, but you might be lying at the timing of the situation and exaggerating some of that. A lot of people want to talk about what they've done, but what they done don't add up or match up to what somebody else has actually done for them. The one that they're trashing has possibly done more. That is so priceless that they're not even taking credit for. You wouldn't even know because they did it behind everything. Okay? And it's so much good. Even in the midst of you shitting on them, they still was like, nah, don't do that to that person. Some people don't get that. They don't get what somebody else does. Excuse my language, but let's use another word, shall we? Like, on the max of you disrespecting them, coming at them foul. Talking about what you've done, but yet they've done more for you. And still tried their best not to even get to that level. People try to lower you. Surpass yourself. Go past yourself, okay? Buzz Lightyear that, okay? That's all you can do. You okay? You alright? Huh? You smiling? You okay? Good day. Look at that. Look at that little puppy right there. You good? But yeah. It's over there. It's hot over there. I know. I know. I know. It felt great until you was just like, yeah, I'm good. Although I wish it was hotter. Give you a full bath, man. A little bit hotter. We can probably wait till the sun comes this way. Anyway. But yeah, man. I feel like that's something that some people they should really just think about. Are you respecting yourself? Are you giving yourself love? Are you motivating you? Are you just complaining? You want everything to go in your way. You want so much power, but is your way of powering yourself by trying to dismantle others in not a good way? A statement that I've recently heard yet again that I've found out that doesn't actually quite add up either. It's either you get on board or you jump off ship. Wouldn't you have to be on the ship first in order for you to jump off of it? So how can you get aboard or jump off? Like you could get aboard, sure, if you're not on the ship. But how can you jump off? How is that an option? If if you ain't on board even yet. I wonder who came up with that. Got some questions. Not many answers, but I got some questions. What state of mind was you in when you created that slogan? I don't know. I really don't. It just there's a lot of things you think about during those times. I don't know. I take a lot of things into consideration, and when you're thinking, you're thinking, and I think a lot about a lot of things. Excuse me. Oh, and it's crazy because last night I was listening to "If It Don't Make Dollars, It Don't Make Sense," and then I thought about that saying in itself, and I'm like, you do know that things can still make sense, but not add up to a dollar. Because you got 50 cents. But I do understand that if it don't make dollars, then it don't make sense. Because all the cents add up to a dollar, but it can also add up to $5. But like I said, it could also add up to 50 cents. Hey, Tig, stop. Dude, My dog is very protective. But also he gets spooked. But I feel like it's something he knew. But there's another reason why I don't like talking about certain things too. The animals feel that energy. Like last night I was talking about this. All the animals just start barking. And I know why. It's that spirit. That spirit up in there, just like the spirit, it irritates people's spirits. When you make sense about something, it will irritate the spirits that literally don't want to heal. They don't want to acknowledge those things. But that has nothing to do with you. So you stay on that higher vibration. Don't lower yourself for the lower energies around you. You're not your environments. If you are in a low vibrational environment trying to heighten yours, and you know how they always got those posts, you can't heighten yourself in a lower vibrational state, go sit by yourself. You can still heighten your own energy. Because you're going to get out of that. A lot of things are tired of hiding. So stop hiding. Express yourself, be you. Because you can only be yourself at the end of the day. You can't be everybody else. You could only be you. Me, I could only be me. That's all I could do. It's not my job to be anybody other than myself. Yeah, I may be able to play my roles, get into character. But I could break character very easily because that character is still me. There's a difference between me and other people. I don't need to manipulate. I don't go into that acting state when I'm around other people. No. Unless I'm getting paid for it, honestly. Okay? You're about to watch me on the big screen. Or this video here. Sure. But you will know when I'm acting. Or would you? Good question. But the authenticity that comes through me is mine. Always. For some that know, I'm the dude that was performing in front of my driveway at my old house. It's a real thing. I didn't just dance. I didn't just paint. I didn't just sing. Sometimes I was rapping. You never know what I'm gonna do. That's a true statement. What's up, boo? I know he's laying down sleeping. Oh yeah? You go watch a movie? Yeah? Okay. Oh man, my niece. But anyway. Oh. I got you guys later. Be kind to yourself. Be kind to others. Keep moving forward. Okay? One day at a time. One moment at a time. One second at a time. However you gotta do it. Keep doing it. I got you guys later, like I said. Chef Boy Sean. Sean Albert. Sean with the double E's at the end. Sean with the 444 Kuna Matata 777. Set for life. And I'm serving you life. Ooh. It's so funny. It's scratchy right now because I just technically woke up. Alright. I really did. Set for life. And I'm serving you life. Oh. There we go. I love you. Like I said, I love you.